and welcome. We will get started on our backs for this practice. Might be nice to have a block later for a triangle pose, but definitely something you can do without it. We'll also take a hero's pose kind of early on, which you're welcome to take without blocks, but can be nice with a block under your seat. But to start, we'll start on our backs. Just coming into any comfortable position. We're gonna take just about a minute here to really let go. So as quick as you can, making your shift into your yoga practicing self, setting aside anything outside the four corners of your mat, just for right now. Not because they're not important, just because for right now, they don't need your attention. And other things might not benefit from your attention the way that you will benefit from giving yourself your full attention right here. Right away, you might start to deepen your breath, hopefully something that just feels natural. As soon as you step on your mat, maybe this shift into a different kind of breath, a little more breath awareness, maybe some deeper breaths, and hopefully just this signal to your body to relax and soften. We'll take a few breaths right here. Two more breaths. See how heavy you can make your body in the mat. Give up effort right here. If it feels good, take your arms up overhead, full body stretch. And then you can plant your feet on the edges of your yoga mat, nice and wide, and just give yourself a few windshield wipes of the knees side to side. When you feel ready, hugging the knees into the chest, maybe a little rock side to side. And then we'll meet in a seat, option to roll off to one side and press up, or you might just find a rock up. Here's where we'll head straight into our hero's pose. So again, maybe a block under your hips would feel good. We've got knees together, feet a little wider, and your hips settling between your heels. Virasana, vir meaning strength, valiant, so this valiant pose that we're in, said to increase willpower, which is a lovely benefit for such an easeful pose. From right here, we'll take a kneeling broken wing. So you'll bring your right arm out to the right, palm behind you, thumb down, and then we'll bring that back of the hand somewhere along the spine. And you can kind of play with the height. We're just going for a little bit of heart opening here, a little bit of lift in your chest, and if it feels good, you might roll your chin down to your chest, and then you might roll left ear, left shoulder, and we'll stay here about 5 breaths. Option to close your eyes. You could just hold the neck stretch right here. It might feel good to tip your chin down towards your shoulder. Two more breaths. See how long and slow you can make them. Roll your chin back to your chest, release your right hand back to your lap, lift your gaze, just give it a little look left to right here. Back to center with the gaze, we'll take that on the left side, left arm extends out to the left, palm behind you, thumb down. We bring that into our broken wing, back of the hand somewhere along the spine. You might even notice your chest lifts right away. And then we'll roll chin down to our chest and take right ear, right shoulder. And a few, about 5 breaths. Same option to hold or maybe to tip your chin down towards your shoulder a few times. 2 more breaths right here. We'll take our chin back towards our chest. We'll lift our gaze, we'll release the left arm, give it a little shake. Start to take some shoulder rolls here. And then reverse them, bringing shoulders forward. And then one more time, big roll of the shoulders back. From here, we'll make our way to a tabletop. And then we'll make our way to standing. Option to try this without any hands, or maybe you plant your hands, lift your hips into a fold, make your way that way. Or maybe it's hands to heart, hands to hips. You find one foot on the floor and then the other. From there, let's take a big breath in, reach high. Exhale, take your forward fold. We'll stay for a breath here in our fold and let it go. Inhale to find a halfway lift, and on this exhale, just bring it all the way up to standing. Reach again, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, this time a side bend up and over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. We'll find a half lift, inhale. Exhale to a high plank. On your inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale to bring it all the way down to your belly. We've got one cobra pose here. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale to a table or a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in and out. Inhale to lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale to travel top of the space. Halfway lift when you get there. Use your exhale to come all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms high. This time in exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Let's stay for a breath in. It's like a standing cow pose. Exhale, round it all in for a standing cat. 3 more like that. Inhale to open. Exhale, curl and round. Maybe even reaching arms straight. Inhale, open. Exhale, chin to chest, belly towards your spine. We go one more time. Inhale, standing cow. Exhale, round, standing cat. We lift straight up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, a forward fold. Inhale to take your halfway lift, extend your spine. Exhale, step back to a high plank. Maybe other foot leads the way. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, down to your belly. Cobra, inhale, maybe a lot of weight in the hands, maybe no weight. Exhale, forehead down. Table or plank, press yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths this time. Your inhale, heels lift. Your exhale, you make your way to the top, maybe other footsteps forward. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale to come all the way to standing. Reach up, breathe in. This time an open twist. Right arm reaches back. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. A halfway lift, breath in. This time, a ball pose. Lift your heels, drop your hips, curl your chin to your chest. You're here for 4. Maybe a little balance, wrapping arms around your shins for 3, 2, and 1. Heels down on your inhale, catch a halfway lift. Exhale to your high plank pose. We'll take it to our belly. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bring it down. From here, an early cactus armed locust pose. Forehead or chin to the mat. Find that goalpost arms. Feet can be together or hip width, pointed or flexed. On your inhale, lift. We hold and breathe. You could even find a little pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and then slide your way to a sphinx pose. Elbows under your shoulders, pressing down into your forearms. Like this idea of dragging your hands back, chest forward, gaze can be up, and maybe you give it a little look left to right. We come back through center, inhale, exhale, forehead to your mat, hands beneath your shoulders, press out, table or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here this time. One more full breath. Then on an inhale, you lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, you make your way to the top. When you get there, halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down by your side. We'll take a few low lunge salutations. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, right foot back, right knee to the mat. We catch our low lunge inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Breath in here. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. You find your lunge inhale. Exhale to step to the top, find your forward fold. We find a half lift. On our exhale, left foot back, left knee down. We catch our lunge inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. A breath in here. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, step to the top, forward fold. We find a half lift breath in and a full breath out. All the way up with your inhale. Let's catch a cactus exhale. Lift your heart. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. On your exhale, right foot back, knee stays lifted this time, crescent lunge. Come on up, high crescent lunge. Stay for a breath out. One more inhale here. Exhale, extended pyramid. Great place for blocks under your hands. Hips shift up and back. Back heel stays lifted. We're here for a breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. We come back into our crescent lunge. Lift your arms. Exhale, we release to a downward facing dog. We catch a breath in and out. Right foot comes forward, left knee stays lifted. We find our crescent lunge inhale and our exhale. One more breath in here. Exhale, extended pyramid on this side. Hips go up and back, left heel stays lifted. 2 breaths. We come back into our crescent lunge for a breath in. On our exhale, we step to the top, forward fold. Take a half lift inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, right back down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, find your high plank pose. This one will hold and breathe just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back, downward facing dog. From here on an inhale, lift your left foot high. Exhale, left foot between your hands, back to crescent lunge. Come on up, let's hold for a breath in. Full breath out. We get another inhale. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Let's breathe here, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. We get a breath in, breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to reverse your triangle, straight front leg. Exhale, hips to the back, triangle pose. Breath in. Full breath out. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. We get a star pose, breath in. And then goddess pose. Hands can be heart, cactus. You could rest. We're here for an inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. We catch our inhale to star pose, and then toes towards the long edge, wide leg fold for one breath in and out. From here, we catch a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, a lunge towards the front of your space. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, straight back to down dog. One breath in here, and let it go. We get a lift of our right leg high, inhale. Exhale, right foot between your hands. We're coming back to crescent. We get a full breath. Inhale here. Full exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. And we stay and breathe. And inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Breath. And out. One more inhale. And full exhale. Reverse your triangle, breath in. Exhale, triangle pose. 2 full breaths. One more. We find our star pose, inhale, and then heels in, toes out for goddess. 2 full breaths. Back to star pose, big breath. Toes to the long edge, wide leg fold. Breath in and out. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, a lunge towards the front. Inhale to your high plank. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Let's take that one more time. This time a little quicker. We won't hold for full breaths. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Inhale is crescent lunge. Exhale is warrior two. And inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reverse your triangle, breath in. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale for star. Heels in, toes out for goddess. Big breath in, star pose, and then wide leg forward fold. Right away, a half lift, inhale, and a lunge towards the front. Inhale, high plank, straight back to down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts, breath in, right foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Breath in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reverse your triangle, inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale to star. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Back to star pose, breath in. Wide leg forward fold. Right away, a half lift. And a lunge towards the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Right leg goes high, inhale. Exhale, right foot between your hands. We come up for a crescent lunge, and we take a prayer twist to the right. We stay for 3 breaths right here. One more inhale. And exhale. It's a big move to star pose, inhale. Exhale, goddess. Back to star, breath in. And wide leg, full toes to the long edge. Right away, your half lift. And it's a lunge towards the back, towards your left leg. We come up, crescent lunge, left side, prayer twist, to the left. 3 breaths here. One more full inhale, full exhale. It's a star pose, breath in, to goddess, breath out. Star pose, inhale, wide leg fold, exhale. 1 breath in, and out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, a lunge towards the front. Catch your breath in. Exhale, step to the top and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to come all the way up. Let's set up 1 tree pose on each side. We'll start with weight in our right foot, left foot, ankle, calf or thigh. Finding some evenness through your hips. A squeeze of your left glute. Hands can be anywhere that feels good for your tree pose. We stay and breathe. Your left knee moves forward, you step it down, give it a little shake, and then right into the other side. Left foot as your base, right foot to ankle, calf or thigh, avoiding the knee, and then settling in. About 2 more full breaths. Right knee comes forward. You step down, you get a little shake, a little wiggle. We reach our arms high, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. To a high plank, breath out. And here we breathe. We hold for 8, 7, heels back, crown of the head forward for 6. Spin your inner elbows forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to your knees. Little toes pose to start. You can tuck the toes under, give it a moment. From here, we're coming into camel. So I will lead us into a full camel, but know that you could take your camel from your toes pose. You could stay low, just enjoy a mild heart opener. If you'd like to go for full camel, we'll come to stand on the knees. A great place to squeeze a block between your thighs. I like to start with my toes tucked under, hands in my back pockets. We squeeze the elbows in. We're pressing hips forward, tailbone down. It's this idea of lifting your ribs up away from your hips. Gaze goes up. I like to keep mine up to protect my neck. From here, you might stay hands in your back pockets, or you might maybe at the same time reach for your heels. If you get your heels, squeeze your shoulder blades together, heart up, hips forward. From here, option to stay, or maybe you untuck the toes. And we're here and breathing just for 6 any kind of breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe with both hands back to the back pockets at the same time, and then hips to your heels. You can rest your hands in your lap, maybe even close your eyes, about 3 or 4 breaths right here. Might feel nice after that back bend to squeeze through your low belly, to squeeze through your pelvic floor, to find some engagement in your core, just to take some of the effort out of the back line. From here, we'll shift into a deer pose. If you're someone who practices regularly and you'd rather take pigeon, this is where you would set that up. But otherwise, we'll bring our left shin parallel with the top of the mat. We'll let our right leg come off to the side, and you can play with the distance between your knee and your foot, trying to find this ability to sit up sort of evenly on your hips. From here, we'll take an inhale and an exhale to fold over our front shin. Great place to rest on forearms, maybe bringing a block under your forehead, or maybe blocks under the arms if you need the ground a little closer. And then of course that option to shift into a half pigeon if that would be better for your body today. If you're in a deer pose and you feel like you could use a little more, you'll turn a little bit towards your foot. And if you feel like a little less sensation would be better, you'll turn a little bit towards your knee. And you might have landed right at center, and that might feel great. We're staying here about 2 full minutes, about a minute and a half left right here. Great time to check back in with your breath. And any sensations in the body, whatever it is that roots you to this time and place so that you're just doing this one single thing at this time. Find the thing you need to keep you right here, right now. Starting to lift up from this deer pose. Optional little baby wild deer here. Left hand will come behind your left hip. We'll press up onto our shins, letting the hips sort of open, maybe reaching that right arm back. And then when you're ready, coming down, we'll switch sides. So it's right shin forward. Maybe you do this without any hands. Right shin forward, left leg to the side. We catch our inhale. We get that even-ish through our hips. And then we find a fold. Remembering you've got about 2 minutes here, so lots of time to settle in. You could start on forearms, maybe on blocks, maybe a place to rest your head. Remembering you can twist towards your foot for a little more sensation, or towards your knee for a little less. And here we are, about a minute and a half left, right here in deer pose. Start to lift up. We'll take that baby wild deer on this side, right hand behind your right hip, pressing up onto the shins, a stretch of the hips. Left arm maybe reaching up. You could circle it, you could roll the wrist. And then eventually back down to your seat. From here, let's set up a diamond pose. We'll take a little diamond side stretch and then a diamond fold. So soles of the feet together, knees wide, and then a lot of room between hips and heels. Option to bring your left arm under your left shin and bring the hand to the top of the foot, or you could just rest it. Some people like that bind. Right hand to your right knee. We're not pressing the knee down, but we're just gently pressing ourselves up and away for about 3 breaths right here. One more breath. Gently lifting, maybe a hand to the low back as you lift, a little self-massage. Option to take that bind, right hand under right shin, or maybe just on top of the foot. Left hand, left knee to gently press us up and away. 3 breaths. Left hand to the low back, little massage as you lift. And then we'll keep the hips and the heels pretty far apart. We'll inhale to lift our chest. Exhale to find a fold. Letting the head drop, letting the spine round. And about 5 breaths right here. Gently lifting up, we'll close the knees up, plant the feet, roll onto our backs. Bring your knees with you as you come, and let's give the knees a little squeeze, and then let knees fall over to the left. You can let the right arm go out long, or anywhere that feels good. A cactus, maybe overhead, maybe some big arm circles here, and about 4 deep breaths. Two more breaths. Maybe if it feels good, dropping your gaze over towards your right hand. But just listening to your neck. And if it doesn't feel good, just keeping gaze straight up above you. One more breath. Knees back through center, gaze through center, and knees over to the right. You can try on anything with that left arm, maybe the arm circles, or reach overhead, maybe a cactus, or just reaching that arm out. 4 breaths right here. Two more breaths. Maybe you'd like to try dropping your gaze to the left. Gaze comes back to center, knees comes back to center. If you need any final stretches, any final shapes, anything on your way to Shavasana, now is the time to take it. Eventually spreading long. Maybe palms are up. Maybe you'd like to try palms down on the ground today. Maybe a little shift of your shoulders together to lift your heart. And then letting go of this practice, letting go of your breath, letting go of any effort you're holding on to, and releasing it all to enjoy your final rest, final Shavasana. I will call us out. If you're ready to move on, start to deepen your breath. And if you're not, you can pause this video, stay in your Shavasana as long as you need. As your breath deepens, start to bring a little movement back, maybe dropping head side to side, maybe brushing your thumb along each fingertip, spreading and scrunching your toes, maybe a little roll through your ankles and wrists. And if it feels good, when it feels good, a full body stretch. Restarting from right here, option to stay on your back or curl your knees into your chest. Take a roll to fetal pose. This is my favorite part of any practice, where you take a moment to appreciate your body, all the ways it's ever been. Thanks in advance to all the ways your body shows up in the future, and a big appreciative thanks to your body exactly as it is in this moment. And with all that appreciation for your body, start to make your way up to your comfortable seat. You might bring your hands together at heart center and think about all the people that share in this practice with you and thank them. A moment to thank your own individual yoga practice, and for us to thank all those people it takes, past, present, and future, who make our yoga practice possible. With that, your thumb knuckles come to your third eye, and you seal this practice in with a bow.